everybody, Miss Doyle again, back for some more maths. This time we're going to be looking at multiplication. This is our sign for multiplication, and obviously one of the words is multiplication. Can you think of any other words that might be going with multiplication? So, did you get some of these words? We have got lots of, groups of, we have got times, multiplication, which we were using, multiply, and we also use the word product. And they all mean the same thing, times. Now, let's move on to our resources that you might need today. We have got some counters, some cubes. I have got some different objects here, fruit. You could have pasta, some stones, some buttons to use. I've also got some socks. I'm going to use those. I've got a times table square that you should have in your resource pack, our number line, and again, our pen and paper. Okay, everybody, one of the first steps for multiplication is to learn to count in groups. Groups of 2, groups of 5, groups of 10, any number that you want to start with. So one of the first ones we do is counting in twos. Or, so I've put up here, there's a website that we tend to use quite a lot in school, and also the BBC have got one as well. You can always stop the video and check on the YouTube links and have a go. But start counting at home in twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. How far can you go? But don't forget to count backwards. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Have a go at counting in twos. And then if you can count in twos, have you tried fives? 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Can we count backwards? 60, 55, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 0. Why don't you now go and have a practice at counting in twos, fives or tens? You can count up your stairs, count back down your stairs. Have a go. Okay, after you've done all your counting in your twos, fives and tens, we're ready now to start grouping. So I might be using my counters, my cubes, my fruit, whether you've got your pasta, or even my socks. Hey, this is a good one. I've got some socks. I'm going to match them up. I've got 2 there. Get another. Oh, they match. Oh, that's right. Oh, so I've got pairs of socks. You could do this at home and help your family to put clothes away after the washing. So, how many have I got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, don't forget to count backwards. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, nothing. If you haven't got lots of socks, why don't we use some objects? Let's put them into twos. Oh, yeah. They don't have to match. Now, how many twos have I got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Why don't you see if you can go and find some objects around your house and group them into twos and practice some counting. Okay, now that we've done lots of practice of counting in twos, we can turn that now into a written calculation. It's known as repeated addition because, watch this, I have 2 here and I'm adding another 2. I will add another 2 and I will keep going adding my 2s again and again. So it's repeating the addition. Now I'll count them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So my total is 12. Why don't you have a go now of counting in twos and writing a written calculation? You could get 4 lots of 2. Why don't you try 8 lots of 2? Maybe you can do 10 lots of 2 and write them as a repeated addition. Have a go. Okay, so I asked you to do 4 lots of 2 as a repeated addition. Let's have a go. 2, add 2, add 2, add 2. So I asked for 4 lots of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I was asking for 4 lots of 2. So we have our calculation now as a multiplication, which as we know is 2, 4, 6, 8. There's just one more way we could do. Instead of going 2, add 2, add 2, add 2, we could turn it into groups of. So looking at my 4 times 2, 4 lots of 2. So now I can say, oh, I need 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can put 2 in each. 2 in that group, 2 in this group, 2 in this group, and 2 in this group. 2, 4, 6, 8. So it's another way of doing it. So we now have repeated addition and groups of. Okay, let's practice groups of. So 5 times 2. Another way then we will say it is 5 groups of 2. Let's do my 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can use let's use counters. And it says 2 in each. So 2 for you, 2 for you, 2 for this one, 2 for this one, 2 for this one. Now I can do my counting in twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. If I'm struggling to count in twos, I can always count in ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It will still give me the same answer. Should we try one more together? What about if I did 3 lots of 2? 3, 1, 2, 3. Lots of 2s, there's got to be 2 in each. 2 for that one, 2 for that one, 2 for that one. Right, let's count in twos. 2, 4, 6. Going to count in ones as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the same. I want you to have a go at these. Are you ready? 7 lots of 2. Could you have a go at 8 lots of 2? And why not try one more? 10 lots of 2. Have a go, and then maybe you can send them back to us with your answers. Okay everybody, this time we're just going to use our number line to do a very similar calculation. 6 times 2. 6 lots of 2. So this time I'm going to do jumps of 2. I'm going to start from 0. I'm going to jump in twos and I need 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've landed on 12. So that's another way that you can do it. Should we try one more? Okay, let's try another one. 8 times 2. Starting on 0. I need how many jumps? How big are my jumps? So 8 lots of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, and I've landed on 16. Now, we've been doing our 2 times tables, but you can do exactly the same if I want to change this to 8 times 5. Here we go. Start from 0, and I need 8 jumps of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's not 16. I have now landed on 40. So whatever size your groups are, I can still jump along the number line. I want you to have a go at these using your number line. I will put in a 5 times. Let's try a 5 times 5, and one more. Why not do a 6 times 2? Off you go and have a go. Okay everybody, we've done now a couple of different methods. So let's have a look at arrays. What are arrays? Our calculation is 3 times 5. So far I know that means 3 groups of 5. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, that's 1 5. I need 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter about the colours. And I've got 1, 2, I need another 1, 4, 5. And this is what we called an array. So now, as long as they're all lined up, similar in columns and rows. So I have got 3 lots of 5. And then 5, 10, 15. But the good thing with arrays is I could actually turn it around. You might see 3 lots of 5. Some of you might see 5 lots of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And now we have got 5 lots of 3, which is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So we're also learning that these numbers, it doesn't matter which way they go. So let's try another array. Okay, let's use the array method for our 4 times 3. So I can look at it as 4 rows of 3. Here we go. I'm using pen and paper this time because, like you may not have counters or things to use at home. 4 rows with 3 in. 1, 2, 3, 1 row. 1, 2, 3, 2 rows. 1, 2, 3, 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. I've got my 4 rows. And if you look, I've tried my best to get them lined up. Now I can count them. I can count them in 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12. Or I could count them in my 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But I can also spot I have got 3 lots of 4. 3 times 4. And they both give us 12. Using arrays, could you have a go at these? 5 times 6. 3 times 2. And what about 8 times 4? Have a go and let us know. Hi everybody, we're back now for another way of doing our multiplication. It's when we start really getting into the double digits that by jumping on a number line or doing arrays, it might take too long and it's not really an efficient method. So I'm going to do this using my tens and units again. So, but it's called the grid method. So I'm going to start by drawing my grid. It is a multiplication I'm doing. I've split my 2-digit number into tens and units, and I have got here 110 and I have a 3, and I'm timesing it by 5. Right, let's try it now. 5 times 10 is 50, and 5 times 3 is 15. Now I can add these back together. 50, 65. So my answer is 65. Should we try another one over here? Why not do 14 times 3? So again, knowing my place value, so that is a 10, this is a 4. Do my multiplication grid. It's a multiplication I'm doing. Do my tens, and actually I'm even going to put a 10, a unit there to help remind me that this is my 10 and this is my 4. Timesing it by 3. 3 times 10 is 30. 3 times 4 is 12. Now I can add them together. 30, add that 10 is 40, then the 2, 42. I want you to have the grid method and then try these. So let's start with 15 times 4. And then why not try 12 times 6? And one more for those that really might want to challenge themselves. 16 times 6. Don't forget, you can use your multiplication square to help you. Have a go. Okay guys, we're back with another method for multiplication. This one is called the column method, and it does what it says on the tin. It's a column. So using the 2-digit number and thinking again about the place value of tens and units, I'm going to start lining them up into a column. So my tens here, my units. It's a times calculation and 2 units, so it has to go in the units. Then I can write my equal sign. Now we can first of all, let's do the units. 2 times 3 is 6, no tens. Now I can go 2 times 1. It's not though, it's 2 times 110, which actually we know is this. So 2 times 10 is 20. Let's do my equal sign. Now I'm going to add these together with the column method. 0 add 6 is 6, and 2 add the nothing is 2. So now we have got 26. So that's the start of our column method. Let's try one more. 14 times 5. So again, tens, units to get my columns. Let's line up correctly my 14 with my 10 and my unit. It's a multiplication, that's why I'm timesing by 5. Put my equal sign in. 5 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20. So I'm going to line it up into the correct tens and units. 5 times 1, it's not 1, we've got to remember it's a 10. So it's actually 5 times 10, which is 50. Now I can add up 0 and 0. 5 add 2 is 7. So my answer is 70. Can you have a go at these down here? Why not try 15 times 3 using the column method? Why not try 13 times 6? Have a go and don't forget to post them back to us. Okay everybody, let's move to the next written calculation for multiplication. It's going to be the column method, just slightly different. So my calculation is 13 times 6. I'm going to write that into my columns using my tens and my units. So 13 times 6 equals. So again, let's start with the units. 6 times 3 is 18. Just going to write it here so you can see I have my tens and my units. So the units 8 belongs in the columns of the units. Now with my 10, I'll move this here just so I can remember to add it when I multiply the tens. 6 times 10 is 60. Then I will add this 10. 60 add one more 10 is 70. So let's just try one more. I've got 14 times 7. Again, I've done my tens and my units. 14 times 7 with my equal. So I can go 7 times 4, or as we know, I could go 4 times 7. 4 times 7 is 28. 8 is in the units. My 2 I'll put here to remind me to add it when I multiply my tens. 7 times 10 is 70. Add the 2, which is 2 tens, so that's 70, 80, 90. 98. I want you to have a go at these. 17 times 5. 12 times 9. And let us know how you get on. Hi guys, so today we've done lots of work on multiplication and different methods that we can use. You choose one that suits you.